Swiss 1210, IFR to Gardermoen.
Swiss 1210, Zurich delivery. Expect runway 28 to Jet 2X departure. Initial climb to 7,000 feet. Squawk 6233.
To Jet 2X departure. Squawk 6233. Swiss 1210.
Swiss 1210, read back correct. Contact ground 121.755 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.755 when ready. Swiss 1210, have a good day.
Boarding requested. Refueling package is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Passengers boarding started. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Ticket 7 Charlie Lima, gate Echo 44 request pushback and engine start.
Ticket 7 Charlie Lima, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Turkish 7 Charlie Lima. Turkish 7 Charlie Lima, ready to taxi to the active.
Turkish 7 Charlie Lima, runway 28 taxi via Charlie, Charlie 1 Hotel, Bravo, Bravo 1.
Runway 28 taxi via Charlie, Charlie 1 Hotel, Bravo, Bravo 1 Turkish 7 Charlie Lima.
Turkish 7 Charlie Lima, contact Zurich Tower 118.1, have a good day.
Over to Tower 118.1 Turkish 7 Charlie Lima.
All aircraft be advised, information Sierra now current, QNH090901.
Swiss 1210, at gate Alpha 57 request pushback and engine start.
Swiss 1210, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Swiss 1210.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Flight 299 at gate Echo 45, request pushback.
Flyer 299, Zurich apron, pushback and engine start approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Flyer 299.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at build.
Guten Tag, meine Damen und Herren, mein Name ist Niklas Remensberg und ich bin Ihr Chef der Kabine. Auch ich heiße Sie recht herzlich willkommen auf unserem Airbus
Flyer 299, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Contact Tower 118.1, Flight 299.
Bei uns wünsche ein ganz angenehmer Flug. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Niklas Remensberg and I'm your purser. I also will be boarding our Airbus A320 of Edelweiss. This flight operates the cooperation with Swiss. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you feel really comfortable and wish you a very pleasant flight. Bonjour mesdames et messieurs, je m'appelle Nicolas Lszh, j'ai le plaisir d'être le chef de cabine aujourd'hui. Je aussi souhaite la bienvenue de cet Airbus 320 d'Edelweiss. Cet vol est effectué en collaboration avec Suisse. Mesdames et messieurs, je vous souhaite un très agréable vol. Meine Damen und Herren, bitte vernetzen Sie sich, dass Mobiltelefone und andere Geräte mit drahtloser Datenübermittlung entweder im Flugmodus oder vollständig ausgeschaltet sind. Um unser kostenloses Unterhaltungssystem auf Ihrem persönlichen Gerät zu nutzen, schalten Sie zuerst den Flugmodus ein und aktivieren Sie dann das Wi-Fi. Weitere Informationen zum Gebrauch elektronischer Geräte an Bord finden Sie im Edelweiss Travel Magazin in Ihrer Sitztasche. Beachten Sie, dass Ihr Handgepäck in der Gepäckablage oder unter dem Sitz vor Ihnen verstaut werden muss. Wir weisen Sie darauf hin, dass dies ein Nichtraucherflug ist. In wenigen Augenblicken können wir Ihnen viel über die Sicherheitsvorschriften an Bord. Besten Dank für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Ladies and gentlemen, please make sure that mobile phones and other wireless transmitting devices are either set to flight mode or completely switched off. In order to use our complimentary entertainment system, first switch your device to flight mode and then turn on the Wi-Fi. Further regulations concerning the use of electronic devices on board you can find in the Edelweiss Travel Magazine in your seat pockets. And please stored in luggage compartment or on your seat in front of you. We'd like to remind you that all our flights are non-smoking flights. In a few months ago to show you about safety on board. Thank you for your attention. Mesdames et messieurs, veuillez vous assurer que votre téléphone portable et autres appareils à transmission électronique sont suffisants sur le instrument d'avion soit complètement éteinte. Afin d'utiliser notre système de divertissement gratuit sur votre appareil électronique, veuillez tout d'abord sélectionner le mode avion puis activer le Wi-Fi. Pour les plus amples informations concernant l'utilisation d'appareils électroniques à bord, veuillez consulter les devices magazines qui se trouvent dans la poche de votre siège. Nous vous rappelons que vous pouvez être enfermé dans le compartiment de rangement ou placé sur le siège de vos vols. Nous vous prions de noter que tous nos vols sont de non-fumeurs. L'organisation des événements très fine sur la sécurité à bord. Merci pour votre attention.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Swiss 1210, taxi for departure.
Swiss 1210, runway 28 taxi via inner, Foxtrot, Alpha 1.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 28 via inner, Foxtrot, Alpha 1, Swiss 1210.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, gate Alpha 13, request pushback.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, Zurich apron, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot.
Runway awareness, okay. Feet.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, Zurich apron, pushback approved, face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot.
Or under the seat in front of you. It is forbidden to place hand luggage in front of the bulkhead seats or the emergency exits. For safety reasons, please make sure that mobile phones and other wireless transmitting devices are either set to flight mode or completely switched off for takeoff and landing. Larger items such as laptops, must be stowed away safely during taxiing, takeoff and landing.
Approaching.
Smaller
1,
items
0.
such as tablets and mobile phones must be safely secured in the passenger's hand or stowed away. Please inform the cabin crew immediately if your electronic device gets damaged or produces heat or smoke. If you should lose your electronic device in your seat, do not move the seat and inform the cabin crew immediately. For further regulations concerning the use of electronic devices on board, we ask you to consult the in-flight magazine in your seat pocket. Please fasten your seatbelt now, as we are taking off. Because turbulence can occur unexpectedly, you are obliged to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. Whenever the fasten seatbelt sign is on, the use of the lavatories is not permitted.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, request taxi.
Takeoff and landing, make sure that the back of your seat
Iberia
is
34 Kilo Foxtrot, runway 28 taxi via inner, Alpha 1.
The window blinds
Runway 28 taxi via inner, Alpha 1 Iberia 34 Kilo
which will be
Foxtrot.
distributed by your flight attendant if needed. Please note that smoking is not permitted on board this aircraft. This includes all kinds of smoking devices as well as alternative and smoking simulating products. All lavatories are equipped with smoke detectors. If cabin pressure is lost, oxygen masks will be released automatically. Pull the mask towards your face and cover your nose and mouth. Then help children and other passengers. In case of impact on land or water, position yourself as shown on the screen. You may use either
Swiss 1210, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, Swiss 1210. Have a good afternoon.
Emergency exits are identified by exit signs and are located as shown on the
Swiss
screen and the
1210,
safety
ready
on
for
board card.
departure. Runway 28.
If you are
Swiss
sitting on the
1210, runway 28, line up and
you
wait.
must be able to open this
Line up
exit
and
if
wait.
instructed to
Runway
do so
28,
by the
Swiss
crew.
1210.
If you are not able or willing to perform this task,
Approaching 28.
please ask a crew member to reseat you somewhere else.
Swiss 1210 Zurich Tower, wind 005 at 6, runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Swiss 1210.
Your life jacket is located under your seat. Pull the life jacket over your head and attach the strap. Do not inflate the life jacket until you leave the aircraft. Pull the
Iberia
strap
34
until
Kilo
the life jacket
Foxtrot,
is
holding
properly
short,
adjusted.
runway 28.
If the life jacket does not inflate or
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, hold short of 28 departing traffic. Affirmative, hold short of 28 Iberia 34 Kilo
The safety on board
Foxtrot.
card shows the various procedures and the use and location
Zurich
of the
Tower,
safety
Swiss
equipment.
141, ILS runway
Please scan
14.
the card carefully prior to takeoff.
Swiss 141, Zurich Tower, wind 005 at 6, runway 14 cleared to land.
Attention.
Runway 14 cleared to land, Swiss 141.
Für weitere Informationen wenden Sie sich bitte an Ihr Kabinenpersonal. Anweisungen der Besatzung und Vorschriften müssen jederzeit befolgt werden. Wir danken für Ihre Aufmerksamkeit.
Pour de plus amples informations, veuillez vous adresser à votre personnel de cabine. Les consignes de l'équipage et les directives doivent être respectées en tout temps. Nous vous remercions de votre attention.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, runway 28, line up and wait. Line up and wait, runway 28 Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot.
Devono essere seguiti sempre. La ringraziamo per la sua attenzione.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, Zurich Tower, wind 005 at 6, runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Runway 28 cleared for takeoff, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot. Swiss 1210, contact Zurich departure 125.955.
Contact Zurich departure 125.955, Swiss 1210. Zurich departure, Swiss 1210, 2,600 feet.
Swiss 1210, Zurich departure, identified, climb to flight level 1900.
Climb to flight level 190, Swiss 1210.
departure, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, 1,900 feet.
Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, direct departure, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot.
Flight 299, contact 0 Cradle 126.225.
Contact 0 Cradle 126.225, flight 299.
Medan flygplan 4 skickas under lagen har självfallet bestattet det. Det skulle gitt så begynner bra med cigaretten. Av sikkerhetsgrunnen flygbyggelsen så ble vi investert tidspunktsengen om havnen. Så var det rundt å reise for å begynne innvendingene på TV. Innenfor disse skolebestemmelser i byggelsen er altså liste mange artikler så til kamera. I preisen av forskning for oss å lese at søkningsmidler var en skjermagasin til flight 209. Die alkoholischen Getränke liegen Ende des Fluges einkassiert. Sie Munition ist verlegt der Glasgäste sich mit Verkehrserkte mitnehmen. Man sagt ganz angenehm Flug und spät heute. Please note that smoke laboratories of our own product is also forbidden. This applies to the use of e-cigarettes too. For safety reasons, you are required to have your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. As soon as you have reached cruising altitude, our flight service. This flight will have the possibility to bypass the articles from our duty-free brochure. Charges for our alcoholic beverages in the glass can be found in our annual summons in page 209. We will collect them towards the end of the flight. Once our guests are located centrally in the cabin, they will service you once again about that flight. Nessuno può chiedere che le demande di provide toilets, politisation of electronic.
Direct departure Saudi at 234, good afternoon, 1,900 feet.
Saudi 234, direct departure, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170 Saudi at 234.
So incasser avant l'atterrissage. L'Israël va emporter ce site. Vous avez déjà un
Swiss 1210, contact your Cradle 126.225.
Center on 126.225, Swiss 1210.
Alpine 79 Delta Papa, Zurich radar, identified.
Zurich radar, Swiss 1210, through flight level 164 for flight level 190 direct call.
Swiss 1210, Zurich radar. Good afternoon. Radar contact. Climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Swiss 1210.
Flyer 299. Contact Rhymes, control 128.3.
Contact Rhymes, control 128.3, flyer 299. Have a good afternoon.
Zurich radar, Saudi. At 234, out of flight level 207 for flight level 170. Saudi at 234, Zurich radar identified. Climb to flight level 340. Climb to flight level 340, Saudi at 234. Hit Arrow 312, contact Geneva radar 125.55.
Contact Geneva radar 125.55 at Arrow 312.
Air Portugal 554, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Air Portugal 554.
Ryanair 67 Tango November, contact Milan radar 124.9025, bye-bye.
Contact Milan radar 124.9025, Ryanair 67 Tango November. Have a good afternoon.
Zurich radar, Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, flight level 221.
Swiss 8 Delta Zulu, Zurich radar identified.
Zurich radar, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot, active flight level 140 for flight level 170.
Iberia at 34 Kilo Foxtrot, Zurich radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Iberia 34 Kilo Foxtrot.
Swiss 1210. Contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Center on 120.65 Swiss 1210. Munich radar, Swiss 1210, through flight level 267 for flight level 380.
Swiss 1210, Munich radar, radar contact. Munich radar, Austrian 1 Lima November, good afternoon, flight level 350. Austrian 1 Lima November, Munich radar, identified.
Munich radar, Transavia 33 Whiskey, flight level 340.
Transavia 33 Whiskey, Munich radar, radar contact.
Munich radar, Egypt Air 734, flight level 330.
Egypt Air 734, Munich radar, identified. Ocean 7 Uniform Romeo, contact Lon and radar 127.6.
Contact Lon and radar 127.6 Ocean 7 Uniform Romeo. Munich radar, Ryanair 24 Lima Lima, good afternoon, flight level 340.
Ryanair 24 Lima Lima, Munich radar, identified. Total X5 Yankee Heavy, contact Vienna Center 124.4, have a good afternoon.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4, Cargo X5 Yankee Heavy.
Munich radar, Lufthansa 2305, good afternoon, flight level 289.
Lufthansa 2305, Munich radar, identified. Lufthansa Delta Juliet, contact Lon and radar 127.6, bye-bye.
Contact Lon and radar 127.6, Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Transavia 99 Yankee, Munich radar, expect radar vectors, Arnav Zulu runway 26.
Expect radar vectors, Arnav Zulu runway 26, Transavia 99 Yankee.
Swiss 1210, contact Lon and radar 127.6.
Contact Lon and radar 127.6 Swiss 1210. Lon and radar, Swiss 1210, good afternoon, climbing flight level 314 for flight level 380 direct Minda.
Swiss 1210, Lon and radar, identified.
Lon and radar, Singapore 308 Super, good afternoon, flight level 339.
Singapore 308 Super, Lon and radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 8 per power mic, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Lufthansa 8 per power mic.
It's Tower 409, contact you at radar 126.225.
Center on 126.225 at Tower 409. Lon and radar, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, descending via SH Buzzer 5 Bravo, flight level 308.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, Lon and radar, identified.
Long and radar, Spinica 606, crossing flight level 144 for flight level 170.
Wizard 3 Bravo, contact long and approach 129.875.
Contact long and approach 129.875 with a 3 Bravo.
Spinica 606, long and radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Spinica 606.
Fly 9 Mike Yankee, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, fly 9 Mike Yankee.
Lufthansa 8 Whiskey, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, long and radar, expect wear 1Z, runway 09 right.
Expect wear 1Z, runway 09 right, Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Aircrete 6 Echo Victor, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center 120.65, Aircrete 6 Echo Victor. Long and radar, Helvetic 755, flight level 115.
Helvetic 755, long and radar, radar contact. Swiss 17, radar vectors, ILS runway 14, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 14, ready for descent, Swiss 17.
Swiss 17, zero landing, runway 14.
Runway 14, Swiss 17.
Top Swiss 19 X-ray Delta, long and radar, expect Nolgo tree power, runway 23.
Expect Nolgo tree Papa, runway 23 tops, Swiss 19 X-ray Delta.
Lszh 3 Whiskey, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center 120.65, Lszh 3 Whiskey, bye bye.
Swiss 17, turn right, heading 225 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 225, Swiss 17.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Mike, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Lufthansa 8 Papa Mike.
Swiss 919 Foxtrot, radar vectors, ILS runway 14, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 14, ready for descent, Swiss 919 Foxtrot.
Swiss 919 Foxtrot, Dirk landing, runway 14.
Runway 14, Swiss 919 Foxtrot.
Swiss 17, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, Swiss 17.
Swiss 919 Foxtrot, descend to flight level 380.
Descend to flight level 380, Swiss 919 Foxtrot.
Speedbird 859 Papa, contact long and radar 118.75, have a good afternoon.
Contact long and radar 118.75, Speedbird 859 to power, bye bye.
Eurons 84 Yankee Tango, radar vectors, ILS runway 26 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 26 right, ready for descent. Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango.
Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango, Munich Airport landing runway 26 right.
Munich Airport, landing runway 26 right, Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango.
Helvetic 755, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Helvetic 755.
Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango, turn left, heading 120 vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 120, Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango.
Turkish 9 Delta Juliet, contact long and radar 118.75.
Contact long and radar 118.75, Turkish 9 Delta Juliet, have a good afternoon.
Lufthansa 8 Papa Mike, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lufthansa 8 Papa Mike.
Swiss 919 Foxtrot, fly present heading, descend to flight level 130.
Fly present heading, descend to flight level 130, Swiss 919 Foxtrot.
Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango, turn left, heading 120, descend to flight level 100.
Turn left, heading 120, descend to flight level 100, Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango.
Lanka 1505 Heavy, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lanka 1505 Heavy.
City 7 Kilo Alpha, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, City 7 Kilo Alpha.
Lufthansa to Papa Foxtrot, contact Lowland approach 123.525.
Contact Lowland approach 123.525 Lufthansa to Papa Foxtrot.
Topsis 19 X-ray Delta, Nogo 3 Papa, runway 23, report ready for descent.
Nogo 3 Papa, runway 23, ready for descent, tops, with 19 X-ray Delta.
Topsis 19 X-ray Delta, descend to flight level 110.
Descent to flight level 110 tops, with 19 X-ray Delta.
Cairo 2941, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65 Air Cairo 2941.
Lufthansa 3 Foxtrot, contact Lowland approach 123.525.
Contact Lowland approach 123.525 Lufthansa 3 Foxtrot.
Ocean 7 Uniform Romeo, contact Lowland approach 123.525.
Contact Lowland approach 123.525 Ocean 7 Uniform Romeo.
Qatari 86 Heavy, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Contact Prague Center 118.375 Qatari 86 Heavy.
Swiss 17, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240 Swiss 17.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, where 1Z, runway 09 right, report ready for descent.
Where 1Z, runway 09 right, ready for descent, Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Via 9 Mike Yankee, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Center on 118.375, fly 9 Mike Yankee, bye bye.
Swiss 17, descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901.
Descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901 Swiss 17.
Lufthansa 357, contact Lowland approach 123.525.
Contact Lowland approach 123.525 Lufthansa 357.
Swiss 17, turn left, heading 165, intercept the 14 localizer.
Turn left, heading 165, intercept the 14 localizer, Swiss 17.
Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65 Eurowings 84 Yankee Tango, have a good afternoon.
Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, radar vectors, RNAV runway 07 left, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, RNAV runway 07 left ready for descent, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, Brussels National Airport landing runway 07 left.
Brussels National Airport, landing runway 07 left, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Lowland radar, Eurowings 2 Golf Foxtrot, flight level 379.
Eurowings 2 Golf Foxtrot, Lowland radar, radar contact. Singapore 308 Super, contact Rhymes Control 128.3, have a good afternoon.
Center on 128.3 Singapore 308 Super, have a good afternoon.
Luxor 9735, turn left, heading 100 vectors from Munich Airport.
Turn left, heading 100, Luxor 9735.
Swiss 98 X-ray, radar vectors, ILS runway 14, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 14, ready for descent, Swiss 98 X-ray.
Swiss 98 X-ray, Zurich Airport landing runway 14.
Zurich Airport, landing runway 14, Swiss 98 X-ray.
Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, descend to flight level 310.
Descend to flight level 310, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Swiss 98 X-ray, turn right, heading 225 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 225 Swiss 9, 8 X-ray.
Swiss 98 X-ray, turn right, heading 225, descend to flight level 250.
Turn right, heading 225, descend to flight level 250 Swiss 9, 8 X-ray.
Luxor 9735, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Luxor 9735. Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, descend to flight level 260.
Descend to flight level 260, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha.
Eurowings to Golf Foxtrot, long and radar, expect Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition, runway 05 right.
Expect Domux 1 Alpha with the Domux transition, runway 05 right, Eurowings to Golf Foxtrot.
Air Portugal 534, long and radar, expect DAC 1 Romeo, runway 06 right.
Expect DAC 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, Air Portugal 534.
Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie, long and radar, expect Lonky 80, runway 24.
Expect Lonky 80, runway 24, Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie.
Top Swiss 19 X-ray Delta, contact Bremen Radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen Radar 125.1 top, with 19 X-ray Delta. Have a good afternoon.
Syntac 5305, contact long and approach 129.875.
Contact long and approach 129.875, Syntac 5305.
Air Portugal 534, ACUP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, report ready for descent.
ACUP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, ready for descent, Air Portugal 534.
Air Portugal 534, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Air Portugal 534.
Air Portugal 534, contact long and approach 132.65.
Contact long and approach 132.65, Air Portugal 534.
Lufthansa 5 prepare, long and radar, expect Kerix 5 Golf, runway 25 left.
Expect Kerix 5 Golf, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 5 prepare.
Eurowings to Golf Foxtrot, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 09903.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 09903, Eurowings to Golf Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Lufthansa 993, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lufthansa 993.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha.
Long and radar, at Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, good afternoon, flight level 290.
Lufthansa 057, long and radar, expect Kerix 5 Golf, runway 25 left.
Expect Kerix 5 Golf, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 057.
Swiss 17, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Swiss 17.
Swiss 98 X-ray, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, Swiss 98 X-ray.
The Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, long and radar, radar contact. Lufthansa 8 X-ray November, contact Brussels control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, Lufthansa 8 X-ray November.
Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie, Lunky 80, runway 24, report ready for descent.
Lunky 80, runway 24, ready for descent. Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie.
Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie, descend to flight level 210.
Descend to flight level 210, Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie.
Swiss 98 X-ray, descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901.
Descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901, Swiss 98 X-ray.
Swiss 98 X-ray, turn left, heading 165, intercept the 14 localizer.
Turn left, heading 165, intercept the 14 localizer, Swiss 98 X-ray.
Rhino 19 Hotel Tango, contact Bremen Radar 125.8.
Contact Bremen Radar 125.8, Rhino 19 Hotel Tango.
Long and radar, Transavia 30 Hotel, flight level 380.
Transavia 30 Hotel, long and radar, identified. Lufthansa 5 per power, Carrick's 5 Golf, runway 25 left, report ready for descent.
Carrick's 5 Golf, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Lufthansa 5 per power.
Lufthansa 5 for power, descent to flight level 170.
Descent to flight level 170, Lufthansa 5 per power.
Swiss 919 Foxtrot, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Swiss 919 Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, descent to flight level 100.
Descent to flight level 100, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha.
Lufthansa 476, contact Brussels control 125.0, have a good afternoon.
Centre on 125.0, Lufthansa 476.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey, long and radar, expect SH Pizza 5 Bravo, runway 25 left.
Expect SH Pizza 5 Bravo, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey.
Lufthansa 057, descent to flight level 170.
Descent to flight level 170, Lufthansa 057.
Speedbird 701 Victor, contact Brussels control 125.0, bye-bye.
Center on 125.0, Speedbird 701 Victor.
A Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, turn right, heading 220 vectors for Zurich Airport.
Turn right, heading 220, Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo.
Long and radar, Swiss 2 Delta Hotel, good afternoon, flight level 148.
Swiss 2 Delta Hotel, long and radar contact. A Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, descend to flight level 280.
Descend to flight level 280, Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo.
Austrian 4 Golf November, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Austrian 4 Golf November.
Turkish 85 per power, contact long and radar 118.75, have a good afternoon.
Contact long and radar 118.75, Turkish 85 per power, have a good afternoon.
Lotus 7346, radar vectors, ILS runway 05, report ready for descent. Radar vectors, ILS runway 05, ready for descent, Lotus 7346. Lotus 7346, Finkenwood Airport landing runway 05. Finkenwood Airport, landing runway 05 for Lotus 7346. Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lufthansa 6 Alpha Alpha.
France 3404, long and radar, expect at Cup 1 Romeo, runway 06 right.
Expect at Cup 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, France 3404.
Lotus 7346, descend to flight level 170. Descend to flight level 170 for Lotus 7346. Lufthansa 057, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Lufthansa 057.
Swiss 2 Delta Hotel, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Swiss 2 Delta Hotel.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, descend to flight level 150.
Descend to flight level 150, Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Austrian 4 Golf November, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Contact Prague Center 118.375, Austrian 4 Golf November.
German Eagle 92 Yankee, turn left, heading 275 vectors for Skiffle.
Turn left, heading 275 German Eagle 92 Yankee.
Long and radar, with Malta 7411, flight level 358.
Was Malta 7411, long and radar, identified, continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, was Malta 7411.
German Eagle 92 Yankee, descend to flight level 250.
Descend to flight level 250, German Eagle 92 Yankee.
Lufthansa 057, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525, Lufthansa 057.
A Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, descend to flight level 270.
Descend to flight level 270, Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo.
Swiss 98 X-ray, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56 Swiss 98 X-ray.
At Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901.
Descend to 6,900 feet, QNH 09901 at Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo.
Lufthansa 5 Papa, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Lufthansa 5 Papa.
Lufthansa 7 Lima Yankee, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525 Lufthansa 7 Lima Yankee.
Austrian 2 Echo, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Austrian 2 Echo.
At Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo, turn left, heading 170, intercept the 14 localizer, vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 170, intercept the 14 localizer at Baltic 3 Quebec Bravo.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 09904.
Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 09904 Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie, descend to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Magic Sun 17 Delta Charlie.
Lufthansa 5 Papa, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525 Lufthansa 5 Papa.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey.
280-128, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Contact Prague Center 118.375, Kuwaiti 128.
Fansel 3404, ATCUP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, report ready for descent.
ATCUP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, ready for descent, France Solo 3404.
France Solo 3404, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, France Solo 3404.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha Charlie, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525 Lufthansa 3 Alpha Charlie.
Eugene 2 Echo Golf, contact Brussels control 125.0 bye bye.
Center on 125.0 Eugene 2 Echo Golf.
Long and radar, SmartLink 4 Whiskey Romeo, flight level 340.
SmartLinks 4 Whiskey Romeo, long and radar contact. Lszh 9735, contact Munich radar 120.65 bye bye.
Contact Munich radar 120.65 Lszh 9735, have a good afternoon.
Long and radar, Transavia 33 Whiskey, flight level 296.
Transavia 33 Whiskey, long and radar, identified. Ryanair 7 Foxtrot Zulu, contact Brussels control 125.0.
Contact Brussels control 125.0, Ryanair 7 Foxtrot Zulu.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey.
Lufthansa Delta Juliet, contact long and approach 119.825.
Contact long and approach 119.825 Lufthansa Delta Juliet.
Lszh 7346, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1 Lszh 7346.
Long and radar, Dublin T2 Whiskey Hotel, good afternoon, descending via SH Pizza 5 Bravo, flight level 260. German Eagle 92 Yankee, descend to flight level 240.
Descend to flight level 240, German Eagle 92 Yankee.
Dublin T2 Whiskey Hotel, long and radar contact. German Eagle 92 Yankee, contact Brussels control 125.0, have a good afternoon.
Contact Brussels control 125.0, German Eagle 92 Yankee, bye bye.
Long and radar, KLM 24 Bravo, good afternoon, flight level 360.
KLM24 Bravo, long and radar, identified.
Long and radar, Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee, good afternoon, flight level 340.
Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee, long and radar, identified. Emirates 184 Heavy, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Center on 118.375, Emirates 184 Heavy.
Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee, ATCAP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, report ready for descent.
ATCAP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, ready for descent, Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee.
Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee, descend to flight level 120.
Descent to flight level 120, Ryanair 81 Juliet Yankee.
Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot November, contact long and approach 123.525.
Contact long and approach 123.525 Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot November.
Transfer 3404, contact long and approach 132.65.
Contact long and approach 132.65 Francola 3404.
Qatari 194 Heavy, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Qatari 194 Heavy.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey, contact long and approach 123.525. Contact long and approach 123.525 Lufthansa 1 Lima Whiskey.
Long and radar, Swiss 6 Mike Whiskey, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Swiss 6 Mike Whiskey, long and radar contact. Swiss 1210, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Swiss 1210. Bremen radar, Swiss 1210, good afternoon, flight level 380.
Swiss 1210, Bremen radar contact. Floatia 7346, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090 for Floatia 7346.
KLM 782, radar vectors, ILS runway 36 right, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 36 right, ready for descent, KLM 782.
KLM 782, skiffle landing runway 36 right.
Skiffle, landing runway 36 right, KLM 782.
KLM 782, contact skiffle approach 126.68.
Contact skiffle approach 126.68, KLM 782.
Redness 77 Yankee, contact Copenhagen control 119.43, bye-bye.
Center on 119.43, Redness 77 Yankee. Bremen radar, Speedbird 989 Tango, flight level 380.
Speedbird 989 Tango, Bremen radar identified.
Qatari 98 X-ray Heavy, contact Bremen Radar 119.825, have a good afternoon.
Contact Bremen Radar 119.825, Qatari 98 X-ray Heavy, have a good afternoon.
Bremen Radar with Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, good afternoon, flight level 380.
With Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, Bremen Radar identified. Below 27346 QNH0996, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05.
QNH0996, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 05 below 27346.
Beeline 4 Tango Echo, contact Bremen Radar 119.825. Contact Bremen Radar 119.825, Beeline 4 Tango Echo. Spinica 54 Papa, Tadler 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, report ready for descent.
Tadler 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, ready for descent, Spinica 54 Papa.
Spinica 54 Papa, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Spinica 54 Papa.
Speedbird 989 Tango, contact Lon and radar 118.75, bye-bye. Center on 118.75, Speedbird 989 Tango, have a good afternoon.
Bremen Radar, Air China 855 Heavy, good afternoon, flight level 359er.
Air China 855 Heavy, Bremen Radar, radar contact. Spinica 54 Papa, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, Spinica 54 Papa, have a good afternoon.
With Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, radar vectors ILS Zulu runway 03, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 03, ready for descent, with Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot.
With Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, Eindhoven Airbase Airport landing runway 03.
Eindhoven Airbase Airport, landing runway 03 with Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot.
Flow to 7346, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 0996.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 0996 below 27346.
Airhop 65 Kilo Golf, Bremen Radar, expect log 5L, runway 03.
Expect log 5L, runway 03, Airhop 65 Kilo Golf.
Below 27346, turn right, heading 325.
Turn right, heading 325 below 27346.
Airhop 65 Kilo Golf, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good afternoon.
Center on 119.43, Airhop 65 Kilo Golf.
Below 27346, descend to 5,700 feet.
Descend to 5,700 feet, below 27346.
Below 27346, 11 miles from high 256, turn right, heading 035, maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course, cleared ILS runway 05.
Turn right, heading 035, 3,000 feet until established, cleared ILS runway 05, below 27346.
With Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070 with Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot.
With Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Lon and radar 118.75, have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.75 with Malta 31 Charlie Foxtrot.
Ryanair 12 Sierra Uniform, contact Lon and radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Ryanair 12 Sierra Uniform.
Bremen radar with 1272, flight level 370.
With a 1272, Bremen radar identified. Foxtrot 19 X-ray Delta, contact Bremen radar approach 120.54.
Contact Bremen radar approach 120.54 tops with 19 X-ray Delta.
Air China 855 Heavy, contact Long and radar 118.75.
Contact Long and radar 118.75 Air China 855 Heavy.
Bremen radar, Air France 96 Golf Bravo, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Air France 96 Golf Bravo, Bremen radar, radar contact. Air France 96 Golf Bravo, Tudlow 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, report ready for descent.
Tudlow 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, ready for descent, Air France 96 Golf Bravo.
Air France 96 Golf Bravo, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Air France 96 Golf Bravo.
Bremen radar, Wiz Malta 88 Quebec Zulu, flight level 296.
Wiz Malta 88 Quebec Zulu, Bremen radar, identified. Lszh 7346, contact Finkenwood at Tower 123.255.
Contact Tower 123.255 Lszh 7346, have a good afternoon. Bremen radar, speedbird 8 Tango Delta, flight level 371.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, Bremen radar, good afternoon. Radar contact, continue climb to flight level 390.
Continue climb to flight level 390, speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Bremen radar, Ryanair 2 Quebec Echo, flight level 370.
Ryanair 2 Quebec Echo, Bremen radar, radar contact.
Bremen radar, KLM 1920, good afternoon, flight level 320.
KLM 1920, Bremen radar, identified. Redness 56 Victor, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good afternoon.
Center on 119.43, red nose 56 Victor.
Wizard 1272, contact Bremen Radar 119.825, have a good afternoon.
Contact Bremen Radar 119.825, Wizard 1272.
With Malta 88 Quebec Zulu, contact Lawn and Radar 118.75.
Contact Lawn and Radar 118.75 with Malta 88 Quebec Zulu.
Bremen Radar, Danish 214, good afternoon. Flight level 190.
Danish 214, Bremen Radar, radar contact.
Bremen Radar KLM 15 Echo, flight level 370.
KLM 15 Echo, Bremen Radar, identified.
Bremen Radar, Eurowings 27 Foxtrot Tango, good afternoon. Descending via Nobo Tree per par, flight level 117.
Eurowings 27 Foxtrot Tango, Bremen Radar, identified.
Bremen Radar, Speedbird 994 Golf, flight level 370.
Speedbird 994 Golf, Bremen Radar, identified. Speedbird 994 Golf, pack up 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, report ready for descent.
ASCAP 1 Romeo, runway 06 right, ready for descent. Speedbird 994 Golf.
Speedbird 994 Golf, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Speedbird 994 Golf.
Speedbird 994 Golf, contact long and approach 132.65.
Contact long and approach 132.65, Speedbird 994 Golf.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, Bremen radar, expected low 4 Alpha, runway 04 left.
Expected low 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, Speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Easy 31 Lima Romeo, Bremen radar, expect with Sir Tree Papa, runway 23. Expect with Sir Tree Papa, runway 23, Easy 31 Lima Romeo. Eurowings 38 Echo, contact Bremen radar approach 120.54.
Contact Bremen radar approach 120.54, Eurowings 38 Echo.
Bremen radar, Easy 40 Kilo Charlie, descending via ribs of Tree per Par, flight level 110.
Easy 40 Kilo Charlie, Bremen radar, radar contact. KLM 1920, turn left heading 230 vectors for Schiphol Airport.
Turn left heading 230 KLM 1920.
Bremen radar, Lszh 427, good afternoon, flight level 350.
KLM 1920, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070 KLM 1920.
Lszh 427, Bremen radar, radar contact. KLM 1920, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, bye-bye.
Center on 119.175 KLM 1920.
Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot, Bremen radar, expect for Sir Tree Papa, runway 23. Expect for Sir Tree Papa, runway 23, Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot. Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot with Sir Tree Papa, runway 23, report ready for descent. With Sir Tree Papa, runway 23, ready for descent, Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot. Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 09906. Descend to 4,000 feet, Ryanair 6 Uniform Foxtrot. Air France 31 Mike Romeo, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Air France 31 Mike Romeo.
Bremen radar, Air France 1062, flight level 370. Air France 1062, Bremen radar, identified. Danish 214, contact Lon in radar 127.6.
Center on 127.6, Danish 214.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, Tudlow 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, report ready for descent.
Tudlow 4 Alpha, runway 04 left, ready for descent, Speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120, Speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Nordic 2 Bravo Lima, contact Lon and radar 118.75, have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.75, Nordic 2 Bravo Lima.
Bremen radar, Spinnaker 62 Alpha, good afternoon, flight level 370.
Spinnaker 62 Alpha, Bremen radar, identified.
Bremen Radar KLM 1181, flight level 320.
KLM 1181, Bremen Radar, radar contact. Swiss 1210, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good afternoon.
Contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, Swiss 1210. Copenhagen Control, Swiss 1210, good afternoon, flight level 380.
Swiss 1210, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Scandinavian 953 Heavy, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Contact Scottish Control 119.875, Scandinavian 953 Heavy.
Copenhagen Control, speedbird 8 Tango Delta, ascending via Tuttle 4 Alpha, flight level 253.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, Copenhagen Control, identified. CTR 9603 Heavy, contact Bremen Radar 125.1.
Center on 125.1 C2, N9603 Heavy, bye-bye.
Radar 1215, Copenhagen Control, expect clean at 4 Lima, runway 01 right.
Expect clean at 4 Lima, runway 01 right, Radar 1215.
Redner 77 Yankee, contact Polaris Control 118.55, bye-bye. Contact Polaris Control 118.55, Redner 77 Yankee. Redner 56 Victor, contact Copenhagen approach 127.08.
Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08, Redner 56 Victor.
Radar 1215, contact Polaris Control 118.55, bye-bye.
Center on 118.55, Radar 1215.
Ryanair 373 Romeo, contact Copenhagen approach 127.08.
Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08, Ryanair 373 Romeo.
Speedbird 780 Foxtrot, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Contact Sweden Control 118.0, Speedbird 780 Foxtrot. Have a good afternoon.
Baltic 7 Hotel Quebec, contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825 at Baltic 7 Hotel Quebec.
Copenhagen Control, Air France 1062, good afternoon, flight level 270. Air France 1062, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Magic Sun 9608, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Center on 119.875, Magic Sun 9608, bye-bye.
Copenhagen Control, relax 9607, flight level 218.
Relax 9607, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Relax 9607, turn left heading 315 vectors for the approach.
Turn left heading 315, relax 9607.
Relax 9607, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, relax 9607.
Copenhagen Control, KLM 15 Echo, descending via Tudlow 4 Alpha, flight level 253.
KLM 15 Echo, Copenhagen Control identified.
Copenhagen Control, KLM 1181, flight level 320.
KLM 1181, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Tops of 53 Kilo Foxtrot, contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825 tops with 53 Kilo Foxtrot.
Danish 163, flight present heading, climb to flight level 110.
Flight present heading, climb to flight level 110, Danish 163.
Scandinavian 943 heavy, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Center on 119.875, Scandinavian 943 heavy. Bye bye.
Copenhagen Control, Air France 96 Golf Bravo, good afternoon, descending via Tudlow 4 Alpha, flight level 240.
Air France 96 Golf Bravo, Copenhagen Control identified. Spinnaker 532, contact Sweden Control 118.0, have a good afternoon.
Contact Sweden Control 118.0, Spinnaker 532.
Ryanair 1977, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Center on 119.875, Ryanair 1977.
Copenhagen Control, Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey, good afternoon, flight level 380.
Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey, Copenhagen Control identified. Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey, radar vectors, ILS runway 09, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 09, ready for descent, Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey.
Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey, Billund Airport landing runway 09.
Billund Airport, landing runway 09, Turkish 4 Hotel Whiskey.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, descent to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998, Speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Relax 9607, contact Billund approach 119.255.
Contact Billund approach 119.255, relax 9607.
Danish 163, clear direct Mixie. Resume on navigation.
Roger. We'll head direct Mixie, then resume low navigation, Danish 163. Thanks.
Turkish for Hotel Whiskey, descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Turkish for Hotel Whiskey.
Scandinavian 925 heavy, contact Scottish Control 119.875.
Center on 119.875, Scandinavian 935 heavy.
Copenhagen Control, Spinnaker 682, descending via Monarch 5 Alpha, flight level 166. Spinnaker 682, Copenhagen Control, radar contact. Redness C658, contact Bremen radar 119.825.
Center on 119.825, Redness C658.
Speedbird 8 Tango Delta, contact Copenhagen approach 127.08.
Contact Copenhagen approach 127.08, Speedbird 8 Tango Delta.
Copenhagen Control, Lszh 427, flight level 350.
Lszh 427 Copenhagen Control, radar contact. KLM 15 Echo, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998, KLM 15 Echo.
Air France 96 Golf Bravo, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0998, Air France 96 Golf Bravo.
Copenhagen Control, Beeline 4 Delta Quebec, good afternoon, flight level 359er. Beeline 4 Delta Quebec, Copenhagen Control, identified. Swiss 1210, contact Sweden Control 118.0.
Contact Sweden Control 118.0, Swiss 1210. Sweden Control, Swiss 1210, flight level 380.
Swiss 1210, Sweden Control, radar contact. Spinica 532, Alto 8M, runway 01 right, report ready for descent.
Alto 8M, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Spinica 532.
Spinica 532, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Spinica 532.
With a 3 Foxtrot Lima, contact Warsaw Control 127.45.
Center on 127.45 with a 3 Foxtrot Lima.
Swiss 1210, Sweden Control, expect unit 4 Lima, runway 01 left.
Expect unit 4 Lima, runway 01 left, Swiss 1210.
Speed 779 Charlie, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good afternoon.
Center on 119.43, speedbird 779 Charlie.
Brabants 420 Victor, radar vectors, runway 10, report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 10, ready for descent, Brabants 420 Victor.
Brabants 420 Victor, Visby Airport landing runway 10.
Visby Airport, landing runway 10, Brabants 420 Victor.
Brabants 420 Victor, turn right, heading 165 vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 165, Brabants 420 Victor.
Spinica India Zulu, nearly 3M with an analog transition, runway 01 right, report ready for descent.
Nearly 3M with the analog transition, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Spinica India Zulu.
Spinica India Zulu, descent to flight level 150.
Descent to flight level 150, Spinica India Zulu.
Finnair 4 November Romeo, Sweden Control, expect Moxham Tree Lima, runway 03. Expect Moxham Tree Lima, runway 03, Finnair 4 November Romeo. Brabants 420 Victor, descend to flight level 200.
Descent to flight level 200, Brabants 420 Victor.
Brabants 31 Delta, Sweden Control, expect Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30.
Expect Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30, Brabants 31 Delta.
Brabants 319 Yankee, clear direct Mykonos, resume on navigation.
Roger, we'll head direct to Mykonos then resume on navigation, Brabants 319 Yankee, thanks.
Brabants 319 Yankee, Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30, report ready for descent.
Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30, ready for descent, Brabants 319 Yankee.
Brabants 319 Yankee, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Brabants 319 Yankee.
Swiss 1210, Unit 4 Lima, runway 01 left, report ready for descent.
Unit 4 Lima, runway 01 left, ready for descent, Swiss 1210.
Swiss 1210, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140, Swiss 1210.
Spinica 2065, Sweden Control, expect VACA 1M, runway 01 right.
Expect VACA 1M, runway 01 right, Spinica 2065.
Meine Damen und Herren, wir bitten Sie wieder Platz zu nehmen und Ihre Sitzgurte zu schließen. Stellen Sie bitte sicher, dass Ihre elektronischen Geräte für die Landung korrekt verstaut sind. Geräte mit drahtloser Datenübermittlung müssen jetzt im Flugmodus oder vollständig ausgeschaltet sein. Bitte vergewissern Sie sich, dass Ihr Handgepäck in der Gepäckablage oder unter dem
Brabants 420 Victor, descend to 1,400 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 1,400 feet, QNH 1004, Brabants 420 Victor.
Vor der Landung aufmerksam durch. Im unwahrscheinlichen
Finnair 4 November Romeo, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0999.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0999, Finnair 4 November Romeo.
Electronic devices are securely stowed for the landing. Any wireless transmitting equipment has now to be set to flight mode or completely switched off. Your hand luggage must be stowed away safely in the overhead compartments or under the seat in front of you. Please open the window blinds, put your seat back in the upright position and fold away your table. The safety on board card is in your seat pocket. Please read it carefully prior to landing. In the unlikely event of an evacuation, leave any hand luggage behind. Thank you.
Scandinavian 491, December 4 Lima, runway 01 right. Report ready for descent.
December 4 Lima, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Scandinavian 491.
Scandinavian 491, descend to flight level 100.
Descent to flight level 100, Scandinavian 491.
Within 9241, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55 within 9241.
Bravo 31 Delta, Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30, report ready for descent.
Tinker 7 Yankee, runway 30, ready for descent, Bravo 31 Delta.
Bravo 31 Delta, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 9,000 feet, Bravo 31 Delta.
Scandinavian 491, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Center on 118.55, Scandinavian 491. Have a good afternoon.
Sweden Control, Air France 1062, flight level 370.
Air France 1062, Sweden Control, identified. With Malta 1, 506, contact Warsaw Control 127.45.
Center on 127.45 with Malta 1, 506.
Spinnaker 2065, Backer 1M, runway 01 right, report ready for descent.
Backer 1M, runway 01 right, ready for descent, Spinnaker 2065.
Spinnaker 2065, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1003.
Descend to 4,000 feet, Spinnaker 2065.
Magic Zone 7 Golf Foxtrot, contact Faris Approach 134.055.
Contact Faris Approach 134.055, Magic Zone 7 Golf Foxtrot.
Finnair 1513, contact Warsaw Control 127.45.
Contact Warsaw Control 127.45, Finnair 1513, bye bye.
Bradens 420 Victor, contact Visby Approach 126.155.
Contact Visby Approach 126.155, Bradens 420 Victor.
Wydra 8 Delta Romeo, contact Polaris Control 118.55, have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.55, Wydra 8 Delta Romeo.
Sweden Control, Danish 163, descending via Ernef 3 Alpha, flight level 110.
Danish 163, Sweden Control, identified. Swiss 589 X-ray, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43.
Center on 119.43, Swiss 589 X-ray.
Magic Sun 75 Whiskey Delta, Sweden Control, expect under 5 Tango, runway 29er.
Expect Delta 5 Tango, runway 29 at Magic Sun 75 Whiskey Delta.
Bravo 31 Delta, contact Stockholm approach 123.755.
Contact Stockholm approach 123.755, Bravo 31 Delta.
Sweden Control, KLM 1181, flight level 320.
KLM 1181, Sweden Control, radar contact. Swiss 1210, contact Polaris Control 118.55.
Contact Polaris Control 118.55 Swiss 1210. Polaris Control, Swiss 1210, ascending via Unit 4 Lima, flight level 203.
Swiss 1210, Polaris Control, identified.
Polaris Control, Wizard 1786 through flight level 150 for flight level 180.
Wizard 1786, Polaris Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Wizard 1786.
Nordic 3 Juliet, descend to flight level 090.
Descend to flight level 090, Nordic 3 Juliet.
Nordic 3 Juliet, contact Oslo approach 118.48.
Contact Oslo approach 118.48, Nordic 3 Juliet.
Polaris Control, Danish 574. Good afternoon, through 7,200 feet for flight level 100 direct GM 437.
Within 9241, Polaris Control, expect Purple 1 Romeo, runway 24.
Expect Apple 1 Romeo, runway 24, within 9241.
Swiss 1210, descend to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Swiss 1210.
Danish 574, Polaris control. Identified, climb to flight level 200.
Climb to flight level 200, Danish 574.
Swiss 1210, contact Oslo approach 118.48.
Contact Oslo approach 118.48, Swiss 1210. Oslo approach, Swiss 1210, good afternoon. Flight level 110 with the numbers.
Swiss 1210, Oslo approach, QNH 1003, expect the ILS runway 01 left within soft transition.
QNH 1003, expect the ILS runway 01 left within soft transition, Swiss 1210.
All aircraft be advised information Alpha now current QNH 1004. Swiss 1210, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1004, Swiss 1210.
Swiss 1210, cleared direct and sub, cross and sub at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 left.
Cleared direct and sub, cross and sub at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 left, Swiss 1210.
Nordic 3 Juliet, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1004.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 1004, Nordic 3 Juliet.
Nordic 3 Juliet, cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 right.
Cleared direct Valpo, cross Valpo at or above 5,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 01 right, Nordic 3 Juliet.
Scandinavian 491, contact Gardaman Tower 120.105.
Contact Tower 120.105, Scandinavian 491, bye-bye.
Einnehmen Minuten mit Milan. Zwischen Noctage, bitten die Tische zu verstauen, sowie die Sitzlehne wieder sicherzustellen. Danke. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes you're going to land. We can ask you to stow away your tables and to place your seat back in upright position. Mesdames et messieurs, dans quelques minutes nous allons atterrir en préliminaire pour la franchir les tables et le placer le dossier de votre siège en position verticale.
Swiss 1210, contact Garderman Tower 118.305.
Contact Tower 118.305 Swiss 1210. Have a good afternoon. Gardermoen Tower, Swiss 1210, ILS runway 01 left.
Swiss 1210, Gardermoen Tower, wind variable, runway 01 left cleared to land.
Runway 01 left cleared to land, Swiss 1210.
Scandinavian 4424, holding short, runway 01 left.
Scandinavian 4424, hold short of 01 left.
Affirmative, hold short of 01 left for traffic, Scandinavian 4424.
Nordic 276, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Nordic 276.
Approaching 01 left.
Spinnaker India uniform, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Spinnaker India uniform.
Nordic 2 uniform Charlie, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic. Nordic 2 Uniform Charlie.
Scandinavian 4424, runway 01 left, line up and wait.
Runway 01 left, line up and wait. Scandinavian 4424.
Ethiopian 3748 heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold position, Ethiopian 3748 heavy.
Nordic 276, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Nordic 276.
Swiss 1210, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Swiss 1210.
Spinnaker India uniform, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Spinnaker India uniform.
Scandinavian 4424, Gardermoen Tower, wind variable, runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 01 left, cleared for takeoff. Scandinavian 4424.
Swiss 1210, contact ground 121.605, have a good afternoon.
Ground 121.605, Swiss 1210.
We kindly ask you not to smoke.
Swiss 1210, request taxi to allocated gate.
We hope you've enjoyed this flight. Look forward.
Swiss 1210, gate 16, taxi via Alpha 5 Victor, November, Golf Echo, Hotel, Golf 1.
Gate 16 via Alpha 5 Victor, November, Golf Echo, Hotel, Golf 1, Swiss 1210.
Le commandant Marco-Graf et son équipage prennent congé chez vous ici. Nous espérons que ce vol vous a plu et que vous aurez prochainement le plaisir de vous accueillir à nouveau à bord. Au nom de votre équipage et de moi, je vous souhaite une bonne soirée et de bonnes vacances. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.
Nordic 540, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic, Nordic 540.
Nordic 540, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Nordic 540.
Nordic 540, contact Gardermoen Tower 118.305.
Over to Tower 118.305, Nordic 540.
Scandinavian 277, contact Garderman Tel 118.305, bye-bye.
Contact Tel 118.305 Scandinavian 277.
Passengers deboarding starting.